And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Todd Teaches DDO. Last time, we finished up our quest chain down with Harbor Master Zin, which was inside the waterworks, little mini wilderness area in the sewers with lots of kobolds and spiders and things like that. So we finished up that quest chain. We're working on our level 3 quest right now. If you're just joining us for the first time, we're kind of doing a walkthrough of all of our quests here. We've done most of the free level 3 quests. There's still one that we need to do that's a free quest, which is Kobold Assault here. So that's what we're going to do today. If you have been following us, I've been trying to pretty much show you everything I do, but there's going to be more and more frequently I'm going to have to be selling things in between recordings and stuff. So I promise that I won't change any equipment, things like that, without being recording, but I will be selling loot and stuff like that. One of the things that we have is I have the goggles. I'm going to put on those. Put on the wisdom rather than the +1 attack bonus. Because this is a bound to account, we'll have to either get rid of that or sell that later. I also picked up some throwing hammers for ranged weapons. I have this hair dye, which I think I'm going to try to sell, so maybe, depending on how long this takes, we can sell that at the end or maybe at the beginning of next episode. So anyway, we are going to do Kobold Assault. Now, I highly recommend that you do not go into Kobold Assault without a hireling, because Kobold Assault can be kind of an overwhelming quest, especially if you're a spellcaster or support class. So please make sure that you either do it in a group or that you do it with a melee character or one that can deal out and take some damage. Now, it says this is an extreme challenge dungeon. There's kobolds threatening to overwhelm our outpost, so we're going to get underway. I'm going to do this solo with my hireling because, I'm doing most of these on my own, showing you how they work, but also because I've done this about 1,000 times before, so I know what I'm doing. So first thing you want to do when you get in here is go ahead and summon up your hireling. We'll do that. Pretty much, this is just a hack and slash. We've got to kill 200 kobolds. They are threatening to overwhelm the outpost, so we are just going to kill. And hopefully we'll survive this. I'm not really too worried about it, but anyway, once you get up here, you want to hit this lever, and that will start off the quest. Now, because there are casters, I recommend just staying someplace kind of protected, secluded back here. You will have to go out eventually, but just be aware that the spellcasters will come after you. This little sally port down here, you're going to want to get those guys when they come out. Out here, you're going to want to take out the shamans as quick as possible. Otherwise, they'll cast some nasty spells on you. Other than that, you just kill everything. So, I apologize, this might be a boring episode for some of you guys, but really, it's just going to be killing these kobolds. There's not really anything to this level. It's kind of just a large wilderness type area. If you go down this pathway, it takes you down to this clump of bushes here. Kobolds frequently spawn at this clump of bushes, so it's a good place to come back and check every couple minutes. They'll be spawning here. But if you just follow the path, it takes you down to basically a barricade. Some kobolds might spawn down here, but you can't really go anywhere else. So there's not really a lot to this level. You can explore along the walls. Kobolds don't really spawn out here. They only spawn in specific places like this clump over here that I already said. There's also a rock over towards the actual entrance to the quest that they spawn. And then up here on this little side path, you'll get some rogues and sneaks spawning that come in through that sally port over on the side of the outpost. So there's a rogue. Lots of treasure bags will drop, so if you are collecting those, don't forget to pick those up because they will be dropping everywhere. Anyway, you just keep moving, keep killing until you've killed 200 of them. There's nothing to protect, there's nothing else going on here, no tricks to it. It's just keep killing. If you are not a character that can take some damage, then like I said, stay in one place, make them come to you. You will have to go out to draw some in every once in a while. If you're careful, you can draw a few at a time. Otherwise, just go out there and keep moving, getting the different groups spawning and keep killing them. Already we've killed about 40 of them. So we'll go over here. This is the other place that they spawn, over on that clump of bushes up here on this little hill. So right up here they like to spawn also. You can see they just spawned. So we get chieftains, we get kobolds, we get kobold warriors, kobold throwers, and then of course there's kobold shamans that you want to keep an eye out for. None of them are very strong. You should be able to take them all out. But like I said, it can be overwhelming if you are trying to do it all on your own. Alright. So we've killed about 60 of them now. Just gonna have my hireling keep summoning up a dog to attack. Oh, there we go. Okay. Some more shamans. A chieftain. Let's go back over this way and get that group. Okay, so 75 down. Now they'll start coming less frequently as it goes on, which is when you start to have to move and checking those spots where they spawn to kind of prompt them to spawn a little quicker. Shouldn't really be anything too terrible though. So we're just gonna keep killing things. Oh, there's another big group. Shaman. Thrower. If you are a class that can heal yourself, maybe getting a barbarian or a fighter hireling would be a good idea. Set them on attack mode and just let them go to town, killing everything for you. That works well as also. If you buy gold seal hirelings, you can have more than one. Normally you can only have one regular hireling, but the gold seal ones, there's no limit. You can fill up a party with them. That's an expensive route though. It's usually pretty easy to find a group to do that, just by going to your group member or group party screen and putting up that you're going for this one. People don't tend to run this one on their own just because it does get very repetitive and it's not very exciting. But if you're going for everything like we are, then you want to get it done at least once. If you're lucky, maybe you can find a higher leveled party that will run it on a higher difficulty. Which again, doesn't change anything except that the kobolds will be a little harder to hit a little harder, take a little more damage. Okay. So 120 down. Not bad. We haven't even been at this 10 minutes yet. We've already killed over 100 kobolds. Alright. Another shaman. Like I said, lots of treasure bags if you're collecting them. You should probably get a dozen or so. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, I only think it's happened a few times so far, but there are places in the game where they like to recycle the map or pieces of the map and use them again. This particular map, this small little area, is reused later on in another quest. That's very similar. You have to keep killing everyone, except in that one you also have to protect a guard captain. That is a really annoying quest because anytime you got to do an escort mission, it's basically the worst. So that one, which I believe is like a level 4 or 5 quest, reuses this map with that little added twist to it. That one I really recommend having an actual group and then having someone basically babysit the escort person, the captain of the guard. Otherwise, she'll go and get herself killed really quickly. So a healer or something that's set to just watch them would be a good idea for that one. Alright, we are getting close now. We only got 50 kobolds left. Fewer every minute. And once we get to about 180, 190 kobolds killed, then you get a new objective that says to kill the troglodyte or bugbear leader. I don't remember which one it is. I think it might be a bugbear. So that would pop up and you'll have to find and kill him, but again, not a difficult foe because it's not like he's a boss or anything. It's basically just a regular bugbear or whatever. I can't remember whether he's a troglodyte or bugbear. I guess we'll find out here when we get there. Okay, let's see. 165. Alright, 33 to go. Whoa, who's throwing stuff at me? You're not throwing stuff at me. Oh, there's some more. Another shaman. Do we need to raise up another doggy? I think so. Okay. Very close now, less than 20 to go. Okay, so maybe it's when we get down to 10. Maybe we have to kill 200 before it happens. We'll see. Alright, come on. This is the best spawning spot. You can just sit here and they appear out of nowhere. There's another one. And another one. And another one. Come on now. Couple more kobolds. See, they've really kind of slowed down. Let's check this one over here. I don't see anyone. What about the back path? Oh, there's one. Rogue. Usually they come in pairs. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Okay, 190. Oh, maybe we have to kill them all before it pops up. Okay. A few more to go here. I haven't even been watching my life total, I'll be honest. Come on now. Just a few more kobolds. Spawn. There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh. These are our last two. At least that we have to kill. And then... there we go. Troglodyte Chief. Okay. So then, keep an eye out for the Troglodyte Chief. There he is. Looks like he appears somewhere behind these clumps of bushes. And there we go. 2,500 XP. And over 200 enemies killed in 15 minutes. Not bad at all. Now, this quest used to be really annoying because the kobolds would keep spawning and you'd have to try to get this chest and then you'd have to recall from the quest. They've since fixed that. The kobolds will keep spawning, true, but they put a door in so that you don't have to try to get out while they're still attacking you. So we'll come back out. Guard Crichton is who we picked that up, and we come back out right in front of him. Must have slain 200 of those filthy creatures before the day was won. Allow me to present you with this reward from the stores of the Stormreach City Guard. So, pick a reward, whichever you prefer. And that was the Kobold Assault. So, let's see, do we pick up anything interesting? Not really. Let's go up to the auction house. I'm going to try to put that hair dye up for sale. So let's go up and do that. And then, how are my ship buffs? I could probably redo my ship buffs also. So your auctioneer's up here. He's a little gavel on your map. We're going to open the auction house. So when you go to the auction house, if you're going to post something, a couple things that you probably want to do. You probably want to set it for 72 hours unless for some reason you don't want the auction to go on that long. And then you drag the item you want there. It will auto fill in an initial price. Now you can leave it like that and you can post the auction if you want. However, you're usually better off if you put in a buyout option. Buyout is the ability to just directly buy an item rather than having to wait for the entire auction time. This is a really good way to get people to actually get your item. If they see an item that might be cheaper on auction compared to one that's a little bit more expensive but it's a buyout so you can immediately get it, usually the buyout will win. So I'm going to set it for 750 platinum. I'm going to post the auction. Now it costs 10 platinum to post, so there is a fee there. So I'm going to post the auction. It tells me how long it has, the auction price, and the buyout price there. So that's just going to go. You can look, bids that you have put on items would appear here if you're bidding on an item. And then of course you can search for items here. For example, if we wanted to get a better sword, because right now we just have a +2 longsword, we could type in longsword. And we could set the level range, because right now we're level 4. Let's set it from 1 to 5. And let's say I want buyout only. That way, if I see something I want, I can get it right away. Go ahead and search, and it'll pull up any relevant items. If you don't care about the buyout, you can not check that, and you might have more. You can see the current auction price and also that buyout price. So let's see what's available. An acid longsword, a +1, a +1 shock longsword. They want a lot for that. Or a +2 longsword of feeding on a Vorpal hit, which is a critical hit that confirms, I believe. Your target incurs 1 negative level. You gain 5 temporary hit points. That's interesting. For 990, well, it's an upgrade from the one I have, so let's go ahead and buy that. Oh, is it not going to let me? There we go. So I'm going to click buyout. 990 plat, yes. So it's going to take the platinum from my account. If you look, we have mail, So go over to the mailbox. That's where you're going to pick up your item. So option 1, detach. Automatically deletes the letter, and the item should be in your inventory now. So I'm going to replace that with the +1 down here. I'm going to equip it. The +2, I mean. And I'm going to uncheck that so I can sell it if I want to. So now let's go up to airship, renew our buffs. So next time we are going to start another chain, quest chain. It's a pay to play quest chain. So if you do not intend on buying any quest packs or anything like that, then you can go ahead and skip or wait until we get the next free quest out. Otherwise, it's a pretty good quest chain. It's called the Chanticleer quest chain. So we're going to go to that. It is in the marketplace. So I'm going to go to the marketplace, but I'm actually going to go back to the harbor first because it's a little quicker to get there from the harbor. So anyway, join us next time and we will be starting the Chanticleer quest chain. If you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, leave comments, all that fun stuff. Let us know what you like. Let us know if you want to see more of something or if you want me to revisit something and go over some aspect of the game. I can do that. So anyway, until next time, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.